Hi everyone. In this video, I'll do a very basic summary of the coming central bank digital currency and how this currency will impact your daily lives if it's allowed to enter our economy. We have a long predicted scenario brewing, and it's the introduction of the CBDCs. What does CBDC stand for? CBDC stands for Central Bank Digital Currency, and it's a new form of virtual fiat money. It's programmable fiat currency that's circulated and endorsed by central banks. It's not the same as cryptocurrency in that crypto is decentralized. These CBDCs defeat the purpose of cryptocurrency, which is in our control because it's under the control of central banks. If you accept the CBDC, your hard-earned resources will be owned, managed, and controlled by government. Surveys taken among Americans across the country state that over 75% of us are against these CBDCs. However, because there are so many ways the government can capitalize on this virtual currency to control us, they're going to ram it through without our consent. They actually put the benefits of having this currency on their website. They claim that once implemented, the country will have increased financial stability, that we'll have much better access to the financial system, and that we'll have faster and cheaper payments. That all sounds like conveniences to me, and many times conveniences kill, or they make us lazy or make us broke. First, what do they mean by increased financial stability? They mean financial stability and control for them, not for you. Anything that's not within their purview, like crypto, silver, and gold, threatens the dollar. Second, what do they mean by expanding consumer access to the financial system? They want the people in the U.S. that don't have bank accounts but still transact in fiat to be able to participate in this new system, making it easy to transact. But a good percentage of those that don't have bank accounts don't have them because they don't want to deal with the banksters, and they won't be participating in this scheme either. So there won't really be an expanded consumer access. Lastly, what do they mean by CBDCs supporting faster payments that will save money? I'm not really sure because FedNow is coming, and with FedNow online, the faster payment part will already be taken care of. Note that CBDCs and FedNow are two different animals. FedNow is set up to be the gateway for the CBDCs, the middle player, where when you buy, let's say, a lamp from Sears, the money passes through FedNow to Sears' account. Even if all of this was wonderful for us, they don't tell you about all of the issues that can and will arise as a result of implementing the CBDCs. If you decide to start using this virtual fiat money, here are some of the pitfalls that may arise. Let's pretend that your paycheck goes into your CBDC account and your expenses come out just like clockwork. Also, let's say you're saving to buy a rental property through your CBDC savings account. All is well and good until you get close to having that $10,000 that you want to put down on the rental property. Suddenly, you see your $9,520 go down. What happened? The Fed decided that since the economy needed stimulating, they took the interest rate down to a negative, which means that you have to go ahead and spend your now $9,440 before you start losing more, as it falls off the cliff. No more taking it out in cash and keeping it until you're ready to invest. You won't have that option to withdraw CBDCs in cash. Your only option is to spend it. By the time you figure out how to send the money to an escrow account for the property that you rapidly selected because your money was evaporating, your new balance is $9,170. All that hard-earned money, $350, just vanished when the government flipped the switch to negative interest rates. Another thing that could happen is that they could give you a deadline to spend your money or else zap it all away. China has already tested this model, so we know this is more than just a notion. With CBDCs, the government will always know the state of your finances, what you're earning, what you're spending, when you spend it, how you spend it. They could even go as far as prohibiting you from spending on some things that they determine harmful to you, such as delivery pizza. Or they can prohibit you from something healthy, like you joining a gym. On the Fed's CBDC website, under Frequently Asked Questions, question number 8 asks if a CBDC protects your privacy. The Fed's answer is basically they will have to strike an appropriate balance between safeguarding the privacy rights of consumers and affording the transparency necessary to deter criminal activity. So how many of the millions of people out there are actually criminals? Not many real criminals. But there are plenty of people like myself that the government doesn't want speaking the truth about our financial world. Would that constitute them giving my information over to whomever? Of course it would, and my account could be shut down with a quickness if I step out of line according to their thinking. Think deeply about what happened to the Canadians when the truckers protested in early 2022. That was a beautiful thing, and I was really rooting for them. But World Economic Forum liberal Justin Trudeau had all of the supporters' financial accounts shut down to stop the overwhelming support of the truckers by those that were supplying them with food and other needs. We don't even know if they got their money back. How close are we in the United States to this madness right now? The U.S. is still researching, and it doesn't look like it's going to be this year, but believe me, it'll be here before you know it. Are you ready? Do you have your plan B in the works? Do you have a business that you can crank up and run just about anywhere on the globe? If not, you need to be at KPG Live coming up August 19th, so you can learn how to be as self-sufficient as possible before the wheels come off. See the information in the description below and get your tickets now.